So listen, I know what I'm talking about. The Lord visited me and told me a lot of things that I'm going to tell you today.
In defense of TB Joshua, Uebert Angel responds to critics. Greetings everyone, welcome back to Think Tank TV. Today we have a compelling story to discuss. Pastor Uebert Angel responds to those criticizing TB Joshua. Uebert Angel, known for his strong voice within the religious community, recently shared his thoughts on the criticisms directed to the late Prophet TB Joshua. Before diving into Uebert Angel's perspective, let's briefly recap the criticisms surrounding TB Joshua, particularly in the context of the recent BBC documentary. Recall the BBC had released a documentary with testimonies of survivors of atrocities and sex crimes linked to late Prophet TB Joshua of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, one of the world's biggest evangelical churches. The pastor who died some years ago was said to have committed sexual crimes on a mass scale, abusing young women from around the world. Now let's shift our focus to what Uebert Angel had to say about these criticisms. In some of his words, he said, "The Lord visited me and told me this. Whether you like a preacher or not, the investigation might be brilliant and true, but the motivation behind it may be diabolic." Now let's hear from Uebert Angel as I'll be coming back to wrap up the video.
So listen, don't say you've not been warned. I know what I'm talking about. The Lord visited me and told me a lot of things that I'm going to tell you today. People don't know. They wake up today and there is a documentary about this man. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did this. Is there something happening behind the scenes before I start on this man? Whether you don't like a Nigerian preacher, or you don't like a Namibian preacher, a Zambian preacher, a Zimbabwean preacher, an American preacher, what is really taking place? Did these people just wake up and go like, we're going to do something here? The investigation might actually be brilliant and true. The motivation for it might be demonic and diabolic. Hear what God told me. He told me, warn the people and warn every Christian, especially in Africa. We have started to move in a mighty way. In the apostolic, in the prophetic, in teaching, in evangelism, in pastoral duties, I have moved in a mighty way. And I'm about to reveal a new level that the world will look at Africa and say, that's the stage for my coming back. The world will begin to see Africa as the location to see the spiritual side of God. Let me explain to you. Christianity started in Israel as a relationship, went to Rome and it became a religion, went to Britain, America and the Western world and it became a business, came to Africa, we made it spiritual. So now is a time where people are going to come back to Africa. There is a warning that is coming and I want you to see this. He says, warn the people and tell them, this is a time that is dark for every preacher, every Christian, every establishment. Because the devil is coming. But while the devil is coming under the guise of men of the cloth, and under the guise of journalism, and under the guise of media houses. And it's going to be so rampant that they will follow another man, or another woman of God, another man of God, another woman of God. That this is now the time to unite. Unite again as powers behind this, because it is setting the stage for the Antichrist. And most Christians will not go, especially here in Africa. Many people will not be taken by the rapture.
I've seen it for yourself. Now, I think he made a quite notable point here. What he means is that there might be a fight of the kingdom of darkness against Christianity, and Christians should approach disagreement and criticisms within their faith. Because looking at it from the point of reality, even though I have advised that there should be a detailed investigation into this scandal, perhaps with members of the church and the team, all the same, you can agree that this has the ability to weaken the faith of most Christians, and I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and kindly do well to like and share for more insightful discussions. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers who do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.